Good morning to everyone. This is Dr. Kausar, Unnisa, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce and Management at GFGC, KGF. So in this session, we are going to have a discussion on the calculation of mean deviation in continuous series. For calculation of mean deviation in continuous series, the procedure will remain same as in case of discrete series. The only difference is that we have to obtain the midpoints of the various classes and we'll have to take deviations of these points for the calculations of mean. The formula it remains same here in case of discrete series what we are going to follow the same thing. So in case of absolute measure the calculation of mean deviation is nothing but sigma fd by n and the relative measure the coefficient of mean deviation is nothing but mean deviation. If the deviations are done by median means it is by median. If it is through mean means it has to be divided by mean or by mode. Let us just see this question here, problem number 1. Find the median and mean deviation of the following data. So in this question, we have to calculate median as well as mean deviation. The mean deviations we are going to do with the help of median. So here they have given one column because it is continuous. They have given in the form of class intervals. It is 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, and 60 to 70. The frequency values are 7, 12, 18, 25, 16, 14, and 18. So let us will go for calculating the deviations here. The median first to do the deviations. Then median is nothing but in continuous series it is the size of n by 2 item. N means here we have substituted the values of class interval in the first column and the next column which contains of frequency. The total of frequency is nothing but 100. So 100 by 2 is the 50th item. Where the size of 50th item is lying means we should go for calculating the CF value. The first number is 7, 7 plus 12 is 19, plus 18 is 37, plus 25, the CF will be 62, plus 16 is 78, and 78 plus 14 is 92, plus 8 is 100. So this is the column to how we calculated the CF value. And the size of the item we got this 50th. Here we doesn't have the 50th CF, so we should go for the next highest. It is 62. Corresponding to that 62, the CF column, the class interval is 30 to 40. So we should we'll get an idea that the value of medium is locating in the class interval of 30 to 40. Then we have to apply the formula because it is continuous series. So median is equals to L plus N by 2 minus PCF divided by F into I. How we used to do in the previous classes the calculation of median, the same thing has to be followed here. So in this case the lower limit is given, it is 30, N by 2 means it is 50 CF column or PCF. We can able to write it here. The preceding CF it is 37 and the simple frequency is 25. The width of the class interval is 10. Let us will apply the formula. The median is equals to L means 30 plus 50 minus 37 by 25 into 10. The value will get after substituting these values. It is 30 plus 5.2. The value of median is 35.2. Now we'll have to go for calculating the deviations. Before going to do the deviations value, we require to calculate the central points or the midpoints. It is for the class interval 0 to 10, the midpoint is 5. For the next class interval, it is 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, and 65. Then we'll have to do the deviation values with the help of midpoints. Already we calculated the median, that is 35.2. Here has to be done for the deviations m minus 35.2. So with the help of all these midpoints, we should deduct the median value for the calculation of deviation. 5 minus 35.2, it is 30.2. 15 minus 35.2, it is 20.2. 25 minus 35.2 is 10.2, and 35 uh, minus 35.2 is 0.2, 45 minus 35.2 is 9.8, 55 minus 35.2 is 19.8, and 65 minus 35.2 is 29.8. So these are all the deviations value. We require these deviation values to have the product of every column. Now we'll have to multiply the frequencies with the deviations. The frequency is 7 into 30.2 is 211.4, 12 into 20.2 is 242.4, 18 into 10.2 is 183.6, 25 into 0.2 is nothing but 5, 16 into 9.8 is 156.8. 14 into 19.8 is the value is 277.2. 8 into 29.8, the value is 238.4. Let us will add all the product of frequencies with deviations, that is sigma FD is nothing but 1314.8. Now we'll have to do the both absolute measure and also the relative measure. The absolute measure of mean deviation is nothing but sigma FD by n. So sigma FD is 1314.8 divided by the total frequency value is 100. 1314.8 by 100 is nothing but 13.148. This is how we require to calculate the mean deviation. Let us will go for see the calculation of mean deviation and its coefficient from the following data. The information is given. One is class interval, another one is frequency. The class interval it starts from 0 to 10 and the last will be 70 to 80. The frequency values are given, that is 5, 8, 12, 15, 20, 14, 12 and 6. Let us we are going to calculate the value of mean deviation. The same thing what they have given in the class interval has to be substituted here in the first column. Next is frequency, because we are going to calculate the deviations with the help of median. So we require to calculate the median value. For the median, we require the first column, that is CF. So the CF value we calculated here, that is 5, 5 plus 8 is 13, plus 12 is 25, plus 15, 40. All the values we keep on summed up with the frequency, that is 60, plus 14 is 74, plus 12 is 86, plus 6 is 92. Now let us we will see what is the median value here. Median is nothing but the size of n by 2 item. The total of n is nothing but 92 by 2, it is 46. Let us will check where this 46 is being located in the CF means it is in the CF of 60. The value of median is this 40. 6 size of the item is located. The corresponding to that the class interval of the median is 40 to 50. Now we have to apply the formula of median, that is median is nothing but L plus n by 2 minus Cf by f into I. So lower limit is 40, n by 2 is 46, Cf is 40, preceding Cf to the class interval is 40 and the simple frequency is 20. The difference between the width of the class interval is 10. Therefore, median is nothing but we have to apply the formula 40 plus 46 minus 40 by 20 into 10 is 3. So 40 plus 3 becomes 43. This is the value of median. So after calculating the value of median, we'll have to do the deviations. Deviations in case of continuous series, it has to be done with the midpoint. So let us will calculate the first the midpoints of the class intervals. So for 0 to 10, the midpoint is 5. The next one is 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65 and 75. Now we'll have to do the deviations with the help of midpoint. Already the value of median we calculated here, it is 43. So we'll have to deduct with the help of midpoints. Now 5 minus 43 is 38, 15 minus 43 is 28, 25 minus 43 is 18, 35 minus 43 is 8, then 45 minus 43 is 2, 55 minus 43 is 12, 65 minus 43 is 22 and 75 minus 43 is 32. Because the formula for the mean deviation is sigma FD by n, so we require one more column of calculation, that is nothing but the product of frequencies with the deviations. Let us will multiply the frequencies and also the deviation values. 5 into 38 is 190, 8 into 28 is 224, 12 into 18 is 216, 15 into 8 is 120, 20 into 2 is 40, 14 into 12 is 168, 12 into 22 is 264 and 6 into 32 is 192. Then we'll have to sum up all the product of frequencies with the deviations. The total of our FD value is 1414. So let us will go for calculating the mean deviation as well as the coefficient of mean deviation. We know the formula. Mean deviation is nothing but sigma FD by n. 1414 divided by 92, the value of mean deviation in case of absolute measure, it is 15.37. In case of relative measure, that is nothing but the formula. Coefficient of mean deviation is mean deviation, because the deviations has been done by median. So we should divide all the mean deviation value with the median, that is 15.37 divided by 43 is 0.357. So this is how we have to calculate the value of what the mean deviation and coefficient of mean deviation. in case of continuous series. With this, I am going to end the session. Thank you.